right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamahal "Sweet Dreams" Hill. Wrested the title away from Glover Teixeira at UFC 283. That was January of 2023. One of the better championship performances of that year. But then Jamahal Hill tore his Achilles playing basketball. He was unable to defend the title, which eventually he was forced to vacate. But as an athlete, as a boxer, as a grappler, a lot of people still believe this is the best 205-pound fighter in the world. He's got another opportunity to prove just that here on the proving ground tonight. All right, ready to go from the house that MJ built here at United Center, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Both fighters now ready to engage. Let us see who emerges in this critical matchup. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos Black Jack Ulberg. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamahal "Sweet Dreams" Hill.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Jamahal "Sweet Dreams" Hill, perhaps has the most accurate nickname on the roster. Certainly he has left a lot of bodies in his wake over the last several years. Jimmy Crute and Johnny Walker getting knocked out in round 1. And we'll see what Jamahal Hill can do here tonight. Certainly the challenges figure to get stiffer as he vaults into legitimate light heavyweight title contention, but he believes he will have the striking advantage over every light heavyweight on the roster, including the opposition here tonight. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight.
Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
No feeling out process whatsoever. These strikers are getting fast pace here in the early going. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Check that last one.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Hands up, hands up. Beautiful kick lands there. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Clean punch.
Lands the left punch now, followed by a right. Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Jamahal Hill gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
It won't take many of those.
And the uppercut lands. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Let's go. Push forward and use that low kick.
Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Oh, he's hurt. Trying to stay in this fight.
Good spit.
Use your combinations instead of your kicks. Keep going forward.
He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Sweet dreams. Hill's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Got his guard passed. Great shot from the top position.
Missed with that attempt. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, big left hook there. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Hill's dive starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Hill gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Throwing that jab, no good.
He didn't like that left hand.
Push kick there to the body. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. Get a guy hurt. You got to find a way to finish the fight.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Yeah, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thighs. Beautifully done by this fighter. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble now. Block that one.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Oh, nice straight. That'll work. Well, without much resistance, he continues to find a home for that jab, much like he did in the previous round.
Fight back! Fight back!
And now he's got the back. Back to his feet. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's comfortable.
Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. But he's got to do something different if he has any designs of winning this fight. Gets to the single collar tie.
Hill's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Now some separation. Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock, all offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he may have to wrestle early and often. And right now, this situation is often because he's been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Changing the position.
Hill getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Expected this type of fight. You trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's gonna find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's gonna hurt this opponent.
Lands a quick jab.
Sweet dreams. Hill getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, nice jab by Jamahal. Sweet dreams Hill. Back to the left. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on. Making all these shots count. And he lands an 8. Oh, head kick, bang.
Another knee. Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching on to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and you're in a lot of trouble.
All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Sweet dreams. Hill's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Let's go. Look for that takedown. That was crazy.
Oh, another kick right on the calf. Now, I'd tap out, but I'm not a fighter. What do you do?
I mean, there's not much you can do now. You got to just bite down on the mouthpiece and get through it, because right now, you won't change much. It's already beat up too far. Threw a knee there.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Swing and a miss with that punch by Jamahal Hill. Nice straight right lands. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, that's a good strike there by Hill. Final seconds of round 3. Hill's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. That cut on the nose, manageable earlier, not so much right now. Really, really bad. The blood flow continuing to become a factor, and you got to think at some point, if it gets any worse, they will have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue on the path in order to make the cut worse.
Sweet dreams. Hill gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Let's go, let's go.
Nice body kick there. Sweet dreams. Hill's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check a kick. I'm just not sure how many more he can take.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Let me see those kicks.
Hill's dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problem, so we'll see if he can start checking some of those and make the adjustment, but clearly this is a storyline that could emerge throughout the rest of this fight. Back to the well with the uppercut now, it's true. Oh, nice technique on the side kick. You don't learn that overnight. Checks the leg kick.
Pushing forward.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Very fast leg kick lands for him. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Sweet dreams. Hill's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and, you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. It shows again. He got his opponent hurt, and he has been on that cut the entire time. Great job.
Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding.
Big shot to the body.
Checks the leg kick, closes the gap, and gets the single collar tie now.
Oh, nice uppercut, yeah.
Just misses with the left hook.
We can win this round. I need you
He's limping now. He gets to the single collar tie. He hurt him.
Oh, huge left. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. 1 minute.
Steady.
All right, doing work with the jab.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
10 seconds to go in the round. Jamahal Hill gets back up. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Hill's nose does not look like it did at the beginning of this fight. Perhaps it is broken. It is certainly pouring blood, and you got to think the referee's going to call on the ringside physician to come in and take a look. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, huge elbow!
Nice leg kick.
Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
Going to the cut. End this fight. End it.
Headshot, bang!
At what point do you adjust and see these head kicks landing over the top? Nice straight punch.
Beautiful diving strike lands. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. Going orthodox now.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Carlos Ulberg!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.